Hey everyone, it's me Nita and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be making some new Easter items to add to my Etsy shop. I'm going to be using my Brother PE800 to do a in the hoop project. Now I've never done any type of like in the hoop project, so I'm really excited to test out this design. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so basically for this in the hoop project that I'm going to be working on, it's going to be like a little candy holder, I guess you would say, like a little bunny candy holder. Okay, so I actually got a few designs. I ended up getting this design. I'm going to be adding this to my Etsy shop. I'm not going to do this design tonight. I'm actually going to be doing, let me find it. I'm actually going to be doing these little bunny rabbits. They're like little treat bags. And you can add a name to them and personalize them, and you do it all just in the hoop of your embroidery machine. So I'm gonna be making some rabbits tonight. I also got these like Valentine's ones too. I'm not gonna be able to add these to my shop this year, but I definitely want to make them. I do need to go to Joann's and get like this clear plastic material so I could do like the see-through like little window or whatever you want to call it. But that's definitely one I'm going to be adding to my shop for next year. I might just make them anyways and just add them now, so next year I won't have to worry about it. And then for Christmas I actually want to add these as well. The little Santa Claus and the reindeer and the snowman are so cute. So definitely for Christmas, I'm going to be adding those to my shop because I feel like those would be perfect for like for your Christmas stockings. But because Easter's coming up, I'm just going to do these bunny rabbits. I don't have any cute ribbon like this. I definitely need to pick some up from Joann's. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get started. I'll show you what mine looks like so far. I'm thinking I need to make a bigger name because just looking at it, this kind of looks really tiny. So I only have a 5x7. I really wish that my embroidery machine had a 6x10 because I feel like this would be a lot cuter if I had a bigger hoop. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch out this font size for a bigger font because I want to be able to do the name for like the whole width of the bunny rabbit, just like this photo. So I'm going to go back and adjust that name really fast, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So here is the design on the machine. I'm using a 5x7 hoop, and then I brought all this like scrap minky out because I'm going to be doing it with minky fabric. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different colors. I do have a girl version of this rabbit design, but I'm thinking for Jackson's I'm just going to do like a plain white, and then for Mason I think I'll do blue. I also want to do a gray as well, and then for the girl version I'll do pink or purple. I really wish I had yellow minky. Right now I'm just prepping my fabric. Hopefully by next year I'll have, you know, a bigger machine or a multi-needle so I can actually do like the bigger design. I just feel like it will come out way cuter, but we'll kind of just see how this one turns out. I have a feeling it's not going to turn out like horrible. So the first step you have to do is you're going to lay down your minky right sides up, basically just like this, and then it's going to start stitching out the design. And you're also going to need some water soluble stabilizer. Hopefully I do this correctly. The embroidery company or whatever, they have a tutorial on YouTube for this design. I did watch it, and it also comes with instructions too. And I read over both. I read over the instructions and I watched the YouTube video, so I kind of think I have it down. But let's go ahead and let's get it hooped on the machine. And it's going to go ahead and do the outline of the rabbit first. I really love the thought of these in the hoop designs because they seem relatively easy, and this design should stitch out very quickly. It says only 12 minutes on it, so I'm hoping that this will be a fast, easy thing that I can add to my Etsy shop that can be personalized, and hopefully these do really well. Fingers crossed. Okay, so here is what the design looks like so far. It just did the outside. It looks like it's gonna do another stitch or another go around. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let that run. I'm not gonna trim the fabric yet. I'm gonna wait till I'm completely done with the entire project until I trim off all that extra fabric. Once it stitches out to the face and the name, that's when I'm gonna add the water soluble stabilizer, just so those stitches come out nice looking, because Minky fabric can easily pop through the stitches, so to help reduce that, you want to use water soluble stabilizer. I got this stabilizer off of eBay. I have gotten it off of Amazon, but the one that I got off Amazon I didn't really like. But so far this one I like a lot better. Okay, so now it's gonna start stitching out like the little whiskers. I have my water soluble stabilizer down, and I'm just gonna let it stitch out.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So for Jackson's name, I'm thinking I'm gonna do it in like this like blue colored thread. I feel like this is like an Eastery color blue. I could do like a baby blue, but I think this will be a little bit darker. And it'll just have a little bit more contrast because the eyes and the nose and the whiskers, they're all black. So I think adding a different color for the name will kind of help the design pop a little. No, I should have checked the bobbin before I even started this project. That's my rookie move right there. Okay, so the embroidery part is all done basically. So now I'm going to take off this water soluble stabilizer, cut all these threads, and then I'm going to place down another piece of Minky fabric, but instead this time I'm going to flip it and do it right side down, and I'll show you that in just a quick second. Okay, so I trimmed all the threads and I took off that water soluble stabilizer. Now I'm going to go ahead and rehoop it. And I have my other piece of Minky fabric, and I'm going to lay it right side down, and it's going to do that same outline again. Okay, unhoop it, and don't mind the mess in the background. I haven't had time yet to clean up my area. I'm gonna do that before I go to bed tonight. I was too eager to film this video, so don't judge me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut around these stitches, and then we'll turn this right side up. On the directions, it did say to use tearaway stabilizer, but I'm actually all out of tearaway stabilizer, so I just used cutaway. I'm trying to cut as close as I can to the stitches without cutting the stitches, because if you cut the stitches, this is going to cause a hole in your design, and we don't want that. I really desperately need to get new scissors. These originally were fabric scissors, but somehow they ended up being like my craft scissors, and now we use them for everything, so I need to get new scissors desperately. Oh my god, this is torture. Okay, so there is the cutout design. Now, like I said earlier, you're supposed to use tearaway stabilizer, but I'm all out, so you would, I believe, rip off all this piece, but for time's sake, I'm not gonna do it. And this is just for my little kids, so I'm not too worried about it. No, I must have cut a hole in the Minky, but that's okay. I could always touch that up with my sewing machine. That's really not that big of a deal. And I could have cut a little bit closer to the stitches. But basically there is a little rabbit. Now you would get some ribbon, and you could put like little treats in there. And then there's a little hole for you to be able to put like a gift card, treats, or whatever you want to put inside of the little bag. And then you would just get some ribbon, and you would just tie the ears together like that. I'm gonna go search in my craft room really fast to see if I have any like ribbon at all, and I'll show you guys what it looks like with some ribbon. Okay, I was able to find some ribbon like this, and then I also found this kind of ribbon. I really don't like either one of these, but let's just see what they look like. And don't mind, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my son is snoring super loud. He's snoring like a grown man right now. Okay, so I definitely need to get like cuter ribbon, but I love how these turned out. These came out super, super cute. I just wish I had a bigger hoop so I could do bigger ones, but I think these would look really cute with like put some jelly beans in them, or put a gift card. But that is so stinking cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one for Mason, and then I'm gonna make some girl versions too of this. So let's go ahead and let's hoop another thing of Minky. Okay, so I ended up finding some like really thin, stretchy string that I have. I think I'm gonna use that for now for product photos. Maybe if I have time tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Joann's and try and find like either some really cute fabric or some ribbon so I could tie these little bunny rabbit bags. I'm gonna go ahead, and I have a design for Mason. I'm gonna use the blue, and then for my friend's daughters, I'm gonna do this purple and pink, and then I'm also just gonna do a plain rabbit with no personalization, and I'm gonna do that with this gray fabric, and then that'll be it for tonight. And then I will try and get these listed tonight. Hopefully I can try and get them listed tonight. I need to get my holiday stuff up like now. guys, so here are the finished products. I really love how these turned out. I did notice though that when I cut, you don't really need to cut super close to like the seam, because if you cut too close to the seam, you can accidentally like break the threads and you'll end up having a hole in the design. So I didn't cut too close to the threads near the end, and like this one came out perfect. Also, definitely you want to use tearaway stabilizer with these. Some of these I used the cutaway and it was just a pain in the butt. I definitely need to go get more tearaway stabilizer, and then I definitely need to go to Joann's or somewhere and get cuter ribbon or just like some type of fabric, and then I'll cut the fabric into strips to tie off these designs, because I was able to use like this really stretchy white string, but I think it will look a lot cuter with like a plaid or just like a polka dot colored ribbon or like fabric strips. Also, I really wish I had a bigger hoop for these designs, because they're really cute, but I wish they were just a little bit bigger, and if I had a bigger hoop I would have been able to do the bigger design. But I'm definitely going to do the duck version of this, and then it's too late to do the Valentine's ones, but I'll probably end up making them anyways just for my boys and still upload them to my Etsy, and come next year I won't have to worry about getting those designs up because I already have them up. But yeah, I definitely recommend adding these to your shop. It only took about 8 minutes to stitch out the one without a name, and then about 12 to 13 minutes for the ones with the names. I haven't quite decided how much I'm going to charge for these, because they are fast stitch out, and because they are really stash friendly, you can use up all your like random pieces of fabric, and it's very cheap for me to be able to make these. So I'm thinking maybe with the ones with the name I'll do these for, I don't know, $10. Just such a fast stitch out, and I could easily just mass produce these. But I don't know, let me know down in the comments how much would you guys charge for these, because I'm kind of torn on like how much I should charge, because I want to make it worth my while. But they're also like, they're not a lot of fabric, so the materials themselves are very inexpensive for me. But it's still, you know, I want to make sure I'm getting paid for my time. So let me know down in the comments, how much would you guys typically charge for something like this? Alright guys, well that is it for this video. I'm going to take some product photos of these and then try to get these uploaded onto my Etsy tomorrow. I am also going to be posting these on Facebook Marketplace, because I feel like I could sell a lot of these locally. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because I am trying to get to 5K followers. Currently, I just hit 2,500, so I'm halfway there. I'm hoping by the end of February I can get to my 5K goal. So if you guys want to help me out, make sure that you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm trying to post very consistently. I'm posting probably about 2 videos a week, and I'm trying to go live 2 days a week too, so you don't want to miss anything. I'm also going to be adding a new machine to my babies, so I am going to be doing a video on that. It's not a multi-needle, I wish, but I'm adding another machine to my group of babies, so make sure to keep a lookout for that video, because I am so excited to use this machine, and maybe you guys might want to get one too, who knows. And if you have one already, maybe you can give me some tips. So make sure, keep a lookout for that video. But that is it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.